Hello, YouTube! Okay, so, One Punch Man. We're doing 164. You might be like, oh, didn't you just do 164 like a day or two ago? Yes, I did. But, I think I saw this last night. I'm recording this a Thursday night. I think this was Wednesday night. That it got re-released, but redrawn. There's apparently a bunch of new panels. Some of the panels that were in the first 164 draft are no longer there. So I don't know what's in here and what is. I just know that some of the stuff isn't in there anymore from 164, and some of the stuff is in there from 164. Other than that, I don't know. It's actually longer. It's 47 pages. I think the other one was like 30 pages, 32 pages. I have no idea what's in here. We're going to jump into this. I'm going to quickly put up this before we jump in so I know where to title it for you guys. Yeah, but apparently a bunch of shit. Something is definitely in here because apparently one of the people I watch apparently went ballistic off this one. So I'm hoping for something grand. This one is called same title, 164, The Abominable Fist That Turned Against God, but version 2. So more than likely I'm going to do chapter 164 redraw reaction. Or second version reaction. Something like that. The ultimate in martial arts and also how to be human. We have Garou on the cover. The cover is the same. We gotta find Taru. Anyone who can still move? Come with me. So we have Lightning still saying this. Gotta get to the shore. Gah! A drowned corpse? And they found Fat God. So there were civilians who didn't make it out in time. How tragic. Poor guy. Rest in peace. Huh? That's Pig God. God damn it. Garou starts throwing punches at Saitama, and Saitama is still doing the giddy like laughing. Most of this is the same. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Where'd you learn to do a trick like that? Was I supposed to become absolute evil? Just give it up already. And Saitama's like blocking and throwing back. Oh my, like just blocking everything. Fucking Garou's throwing his way. What? One-handed? One-handed? That's enough, right? I can't let myself forget this anger. Not until the entirety of humanity has been made to suffer in the same pain and despair that I did. Is Garou actually thinking back to the people from 163 that actually bowed to him, that got free from the shelter? It was that simple to make all my preparations and resolve waver. That's how pathetic I was. And it fucking pisses me off. And he's doing the same rocket hands, blasting Saitama into the mountain. And then he fucking mocks me for it. It's enough for you too. So this is the extreme Fajin. I don't think it was called the same thing. So he pushes Saitama through the mountain. This is the mountain that in the last version caused the other side of the earth to bulge. I'm guessing we're getting some same I'm hoping we're getting the same thing with Blast. Maybe more. Who knows? Yeah, so shockwaves through the earth. Other side of the planet, there's a plane that's sinking. We're sinking. No, I don't want to die. Mommy, whose bright idea was it to take a field trip overseas? Why hasn't a hero or rescue team come yet? Oh, God. Ah, teacher. Elders first. Huh? And the whole continent comes up from that blast that Garou is sending Saitama through the earth crust. What's causing all the crust to reform. And we have the weird temple. Everybody's shocked. Another dimension. The The Earth's magnetic and gravitational fields are going crazy. A spiritual distortion is creating a hole in the dimensional seal. That bastard's gonna break through. We gotta hurry up and repair it. Oh, shoot. So, if we don't come back over, they didn't tease the 3 people that they first teased with Blast's team. The other 3 people that were Blast's team, they aren't here. Unless we go back to that, they are no longer in this chapter. Back over to Saitama. And here comes Saitama with consecutive normal punches. And punching I almost said Zoro. Garou back out of the pit, which sends him flying. Technique, no. Power, no. Creativity, no. Speed, no. Tax, no. How the hell am I supposed to take this guy down? To destroy the abominable fist that has turned against God. I thought he was talking about me, but it must have been about this guy. Same panels. Him thinking back to Sage Centipede. Then him getting punched across the face by Saitama, which then sends his Garou through both mountains, which cuts them in two, just like last time I said, like Law's attack on Punk Hazard. That's clean cut. Or Zoro gets his Pika. Or like a water jet or a water pressure that cleans through, like evil natural water cutting up all those people down in the laboratories from those redraws. And then you have girl bouncing across the ladder, landing down. Okay, so where we are, we're 24 pages in. I'm saying right now, where we are right now with this panel, this was like the second to last page. There's like maybe this and maybe 2 more pages from the last one. We have another, 23 pages left, 22 pages left. There is definitely changes. There's definitely new stuff here. What the hell is he? Okay, this is new. He's like the embodiment of unfairness. This is pissing off Garou. Looking at Saitama like that. There's no way. There's no way I'll let myself lose to him. And Garou comes in. This wasn't like this the first version. Comes in, 2 punches, ready to punch Saitama. This time, I believe what it was the first version, he lost both horns, both upper, like his dual hands and his wings when Saitama punched him across the planet through the mountains. This time, he has them intact. And he's going in for a punch against Saitama. And then we just have a splatter of blood and the sound effect. I don't know what that sound effect is. And Saitama just punches him, sending him back. What the fuck? Yeah, and Garou's cracking to the core. Damn it all. So even after I've made it this far, it figures. I got pulverized by this unbeatable unfairness, and now it's all over. And you see Garou, his human form comes out of the shell that's been around him this entire time. His entire shell just crumbles in front of him when he falls backwards, back towards the ocean. And behind him, it looks like a hurricane is forming out in the ocean, or something else. I click the page. We have the moon looking down at them. I can hear you. Everyone, glad y'all managed to stay alive. Also, that voice I did for the moon, I absolutely was going for a different voice, but whatever. I did like an old man voice. So we have the rescue team. How did they all fit into his did they all fit into his stomach? And we have the whole rescue team, everybody that Pig God got. Tank Top Master, Moomin Rider, you guys made it too. Did you sneak out of the hospital? Is something wrong? Because Tank Top Master is more like bulky now and more fat around the muscles, and his team doesn't recognize him. Not even Moomin Rider. They're more shocked at this point. And Lightning Mask looks over and says, "Hey, over there! What's up with that cloud?" And we see the moon above, looking down, and you can just see it's not even hurricanes. It's more like spiritual, like perfect discs of weather storms, but discs placed on discs plate of weather placed on each other. Some are smaller, some are larger. It makes this weird volume of like a hurricane. But the final pieces are all like separated by like probably thousands of feet, maybe 1,000 feet, something like that, from each other. And everybody's staring, and then you can just see what it looks like. I'm guessing light coming from it, because light is coming out of some source here. Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god! It's the god. It has to be the being who, what Blast has said, that beginning of the chapter. Like I said, if you want the full reaction to what the original chapter 164, I will play at the end. I'll also put down below if you want to see my first reaction. It was a day or two ago, but fucking Christ, I might have to renew if what the fuck. The god who took away fucking Homeless Emperor's power. That being, the being that Blast has mentioned that he's trying to break the dimensional barrier, that same being is putting his footprint down onto Earth. His footprint comes through the clouds, 1 foot through the clouds, and lands on Earth. And then, in a different location, farther back, his other foot. So both feet are down of this giant god. This Goliath of a person, this Goliath of a being is down on the planet now. At least their feet. Everybody's shocked by this. And more questioning it. Did the feet disappear? What a weird thundercloud. And you have Saitama saying that. No, and then the feet comes down. So it looks like whenever they step, it's now stepping regularly, but it appeared, then disappeared, but came back. I don't know. Maybe that was just a drawing error that wasn't put in the correct place. Whatever. We have both feet landed, and you have Garou in its human form, just foreshadowed in front of all this, and lightning coming down all around. Garou. Who are you? Your deepest wish is now on the verge of falling apart. Is it into futility as the hands of a single hero? This is an entirely different voice, but I'm sticking with it. Your deepest wish is now on the verge of falling apart in futility at the hands of a single hero. Huh? Shut your mouth. You want to get killed? There is only one fist that can counter the fist that has turned against God. What do you think that is? What are you trying to say? Who the hell are you, asshole? Show your face. And here I am, trying to help you out. I love this voice. I can only pull it out very limitedly. I'm getting better with voices, but I still haven't gotten the full transcript. Like, I still haven't remember how to do all of them. This voice, I love doing this voice, but I can only ever pull it out like a couple times. Oh man, and he's seeing Bang, but it's not Bang. It's whatever this being is disguised itself as Bang to try. There is no master who would just sit back and watch as the student gets beaten. Come. Okay, what the fuck? I just get back to past. Okay, so Garou thinks it's Bang. It's not Bang. It's this being taking the form of Bang. But just like prior, like really prior. What, 10 chapters? Tatsumaki, before Bang Blast showed up with Saitama and Flashy Flash. That being showed up to Tatsumaki and tried to fool themselves as Blast. But Tatsumaki fought back even when she was on her last leg. She could figure it out. But Garou wouldn't know any better from this point. He just wants to beat Saitama, whatever it takes, and it doesn't matter. So this could just be like him thinking, oh, this is Bang offering help, but I don't know with Garou. It's such an But Garou does reach out to this being, this outer-worldly being, this god that Blast and their team has been fighting against, closing portals. And it's just, he just sees the cellular form. And all we have, the next panel is just darkness. Darkness, it's like complete darkness. All but Saitama looking up. Something's coming. And then behind Saitama, Garou falls. And it's definitely Garou, because it's all the bandage wrapped arms and legs he has. Garou, huh? What's with the quick costume change again? Saitama's like trying to rub his eyes and get a closer look, like really squinting, trying to figure out, because Garou's completely like silhouetted, like darkness, very well shaded, just really hard to tell what it looks like. And when Saitama finally gets a closer look, and we get a closer look of the fucking what the fuck, Garou, his outer, like everything from the outside looks fine, but when you start looking at his details, there's no longer details. It's just galaxies. And what is it? No, not Horizon. Oh, what is it called? Event Horizons, whatever. Galaxies and just starlight. That's all you can see. No more like face of Garou. It's just this being of the universe. We might actually have a good fight against Saitama. Oh my god. I'm fucking Garou, what's up with your face? What do I do Garou's voice, or do I do that the other voice? Something that can counter the fist that has turned against God. I guess that be the fist of God itself. Sounds like he's talking in a bathroom or something. So, Garou, we see here, as Saitama describes it, I'm guessing his voice is echoey. It's not fully there. It's more like it's surrounding voice. But now you can see the galaxy form is now all of the body. Instead of just the chest and head, it's galaxy everywhere. We can also see his form is also shifting and swaying with just probably constant movements, because his body is definitely different shape, but maybe it will change during the battle. Garou starts charging at Saitama with the fists. His fists attack. What the fuck? Oh wait, awaken Garou. Cosmic fear mold. Cosmic fear mode. Ooh yeah. I have so much fun with this, but you can just see he does the swipe like he would do a water move or any of the moves he's learned from the dojos. The fist that can repel attacks, the water moves, but instead it's just a white light and you can see like sparks coming out, like galaxies coming off of this move. Cosmic fear move. That's the end of the chapter 2. What the fuck? Garou has accepted the being. We might see a actual, if Garou doesn't get taken out by one serious punch by Saitama, we might actually see a Saitama, like a up class, like a full like Saitama battle. I don't think we've seen anything as highly tier as either, and he was just messing around with like the Monster King, Orochi. He was kind of just messing around with him. Boros was more like out there, like really intense fight. I'm really hoping we get something here, like something grand, something like miraculous. That's not it. I said that very closely. I'm sorry. Words are not my thing. I'm not good with words. Never have been. Probably will get better with some, but some words just really mess me up. But what the hell? This was phenomenal. Like I said, the first bout probably 23 pages, somewhere around there. A lot of it was, most of it was the stuff that happened in the first version of 164. But after that, it was a lot of new stuff. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I gave 164, the first version, 10 out of 10. This is still a 10 out of 10, but even, like, the first version, if I'm looking at it now, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. This new version is 10 out of 10. Because they upped it even more than I thought it could possibly be upped. I knew that there was supposed to be something grand, and I knew people were freaking out because of the changes. But to go to this mile is phenomenal. Like I said, I think this came out yesterday. Let me just quickly see. Actually, I think this came out a day ago, 2 days ago. Let me see. It's phenomenal. The sheer magnitude of this Garou being awakened from this cosmic being, wherever he might be, is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to see a fight between Saitama and Garou now. How the first version came out was like more like Garou and Saitama at the end just doing a talk, but this one ends with them about to fight, with the goal that this might be better even than him versus Boros. I'm really hoping it is. I'm hoping Blast watches from the sideline and sees Saitama and sees his full power. Also, it's weird because the first version, The first version explains why the Earth crust moved and everything. Kind of explained all of that, like put more time and effort explaining everything that was happening, showing you people with blasts, but also like trying to get to the point. This one cut out a lot of the explaining, so I wonder if that explaining will be canon within the One Piece manga, or if that is just thrown to the side. It could be that it is technically canon, it's just that it's no longer needed stated because of the sheer insanity of this chapter, what it did. I'm really hoping that's the case. That it's still technically canon. Because you think all the explaining in the characters, I'm really hoping Blast's his other companions are within canon, those three. I'm really hoping. But who knows? They can change. It can always change. He redraws chapters every so often. I've already. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Only because I do this every time it comes out. I've also reacted to all the redraws, any extra stuff that comes from One Punch Man. I do react to a review. Also, real quick, before we talk a tiny bit more about the chapter and then we fully sign off, when we hit 2,500 subscribers, which is in like 40 subscribers, we're doing 2 gift card giveaways. 2 $25 gift card giveaways. The winner decides what gift card, like for Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, Google, there's a bunch. I don't know about Visa. Visa was another one, but who knows. We'll talk more about that when we hit it. We're getting very close. But then after that, every 500 subscribers, we're doing a gift card giveaway. We get big enough, I'll start giving away games and that. Game codes and all that. But for right now, just want to state that out. But oh my god, this chapter is beyond phenomenal. I thought the last week's was great and up there. This just kicked it into a whole new high tier list. Like greatest chapters of this year, I think this is number 1 up there. And there's been some great chapters this year. I want to see them outdo it with like next week's chapter or one after that. If we actually see a full Garou versus Saitama fight, and we actually see like either Saitama actually start pulling out more serious moves or Garou actually doing damage to Saitama, that would be beyond phenomenal. Because I wouldn't even know where to start with that. I wouldn't even know the ideas for what moves Saitama might have on the serious scale or above serious scale for opponents that can actually do damage to him, because it's been so long since we've seen opponent do damage to Saitama. So I'm really hoping for high stuff from the next chapter or two. Who knows though? I'm hoping you guys did enjoy. Definitely 10 out of 10. The version 1, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. But this is definitely a 10 out of 10. This was beyond phenomenal. To have Garou awaken with Cosmic Being to this degree. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Keep up a lot of content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Crazy again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys in the next video. And hopefully this comes out tonight. I'll start rendering this probably as soon as possible. I'm hoping to get this out the same night I'm recording this, a Thursday night. Otherwise, really hope you guys enjoy, and peace.